Evil Landers. Today we're going to look at why bad behavior players in the PvP room can really have a negative impact on new players or people that are interested in PvP and want to try it out. And in some cases, and really a lot of cases, they're there for missions, and they're not quite sure how the room works, and so their experience when they go there is quite negative. Today we're going to be looking at a video that happened just today with a player by the name of Paladin. And Paladin's certainly not the only player that does this, but Paladin's a very long-term player. He's been playing the game for 4 years probably at this point. Has been behaving like this the entire time. Most new and old players have met him. The old players actually know all about him. So today we're going to look at kind of what happens and how to avoid it. So right off the bat, what we see here is, so Paladin hides in the base, especially if there's any players that are stronger than him. That's his whole thing, is he sits there and mocks other players and will try to attempt to get them to get close enough for him to do sort of hope for a critical attack score, which means he can crit someone and kill them real quick, or stun them, drop all his damage, and then hopefully kill them, or if not, run back. And so what you see here is this behavior where he'll go and do something just like that, where he was in the base and now he's going to run out and try to kill. In this case, he did not, but we're going to watch it. See that? He's running after someone, hoping to get a kill. Now, something to think about here. You'll see that there's other red players here. And we don't know why they're there. I was at this thing. I had no idea. No one had asked for kills, but it was assumed that they were probably there to get some kills. And what he does is he'll run around, create the havoc, and then run back to the base, putting these other players in the path of damage that's directed to him. So what happens is you end up killing innocent players. What does that do? That innocent player is like, well, I didn't do anything wrong. Why are these higher level players hurting me? These people, this is a bad situation. I don't like it. There's no communication, things like that. And the reality is that it's Paladin that's creating that chaos. And we'll watch it numerous times throughout this video, and I'll keep pointing it out to you. And it really, he does it to have fun at the expense of others. This is a play style that some people have, and this is what he loves. And he'll even probably, from my perspective, talking to the people in the red channel, red group channel, telling them what to do, and that he's going to help them, get them to go out there and act as basically his meat shield. So that's what we're going to watch a lot throughout this video. So as you can see, Paladin, now is running back. People got killed in the way. Like, I killed someone. I have no idea who they were. Quick note. I do have some edits in here because there's long periods of time where he doesn't actually run out. So those edits that you'll notice are just me getting rid of time where he's standing there doing nothing. But as you can see, he just killed this character. Now he's got these two players coming out here. Let's look at that. Let's take a look. Those two players are fighting all the battles. Paladin just killed this low-level character who now has a bad taste in his mouth about the situation. And these two players, lower-level players, are doing all kinds of attacks. Now, players like myself and other stronger players will not attack them. Even though they haven't asked for kills in this situation, we won't attack them. We may not offer to help them get the kills quite yet because Paladin's in the room, and even if we try to give them kills, he'll still come and kill us while we have taken off all of our equipment for easy kills for the players on mission. So the situation is really bad for these players. They should probably, if Paladin is in the room, you don't want to be in that room if you need kills, because his entire focus is going to be disrupting you. And if you're on the opposite team, he's going to kill you regardless of your need for kills, or even if you're asking for kills. So that's what you're going to watch here. So see, there he goes. He's up here now. What's he going to do? He's got these guys as meat shields and shooting long distance at us. And he's going to wait for his perfect... Oh, see, there it is right there. See that? He used his attack. I'm not a warrior, so I don't know the skill, but it's when you do this huge jump with your axe and bam, you can attack at a long distance really quickly. Then you drop your arrow thing here, and then you run back to the base. In this case, he got Mouse. Mouse is an experienced player. She should know to expect that. And she's not upset by it. She's just oops, got her. He hopes for those kind of moments to kill. But in the meantime, while he was doing that and she responded to it, who got killed? The two low levels. Again, Paladin creating a situation where other players are killing these people, and then they have a bad experience in the PvP room, and they're not sure. It doesn't make sense to them. It just seems like lots of people are bad versus just one person that's sitting there who is really skilled at doing this, because Paladin is very skilled at running away from fights, taking advantage of situations, and getting weaker players to be his fodder, basically. So as you can see, that's basically what happened here. He got Little Mouse. Now, right back to where? The front of the base, right where he's still protected. Why? Because that's what he does. And now he's back here. Now he wants his meat shields to go in front of him. He might be talking to them at this point. Now here's that lower level, 64 level player that's back here. This person probably wants kills. They haven't said anything. Here I'm pointing out Paladin always uses the weaker characters to do his bidding for him and die for him. So you can see, again, he just did the same thing where he was running out looking for an opportunity. People started to show up, so he bounced back. He's not going to sure. He's going to assess the situation. But now you've got more lower level blue character. Oh, there he goes. He just killed a level 54 character. See that? And what you'll see next, and what really is, the part that makes everyone upset, especially if they don't know what's happening, is he's going to laugh at that person. He's going to go, ah, ha, 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 or whatever it is, and that person's going to feel like, oh, this room is bad because people continually kill us that are much stronger than us, and then laugh in our faces while doing that. So we'll watch to see when that happens, because I know it happens. I've edited these videos. And I'm showing you there that just who the characters are that are in the room. So see, there he goes. He killed Punisher. Sorry, hold on a second. He killed the 24 AS Joker 24 guy. Then he killed Chris Mass, and he's laughing at them. See that? Ha 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 ha. That's just what he does, and that infuriates him, gets him confused. It stops us, the skilled players, also from talking to these people and figuring out what their needs are. Now, what you see me doing here is I'm just sort of trying to avoid the mage's attacks. I am not attacking them. I'm trying to avoid it. I have to be conscious, because as they knock down my health and I use skills to stay alive, Paladin's waiting until I've used those skills to try to take advantage and attack me and crit me if he can. So the whole situation is really a benefit for Paladin, because he can take advantage of people trying to be nice, people trying to do missions. And then, again, laughing at people he kills, and they're just confused as to what's going on. And this is a constant behavior that we see from this player, and there's other players like that. So as a new player, you need to be conscious of this. This player, Paladin, does not represent the larger percentage of the players in player versus player, but he is in there enough that you end up interacting and seeing him, as well as a few others that are like him, and that can really kind of teach you something that you don't like about the PvP room, and it really impacts people's desire to go there. So you end up seeing a lot of people talk, well, PvP is a bad place and it's negative. Again, we can see here that there's this one player amongst 8 total that is causing the problem for a large number, from the perspective of the room has a maximum of 8 players. And so they're having a bad experience, and I'm not clearly understanding why. There's Paladin again, trying to get that extra kill in. Mouse right here is warning Punisher, please, I can just kill you, stop. Because she doesn't want to kill low-level characters. And I just killed another one, again, because I was trying to get to Paladin. And these guys, and the low-level players are just, they don't know what's going on, and so they're just sort of doing the bidding, whether he's telling or not, of Paladin to attack us. And again, they probably just need kills, but Paladin interferes with the capacity for us to help them, because as soon as we try to help them, he'll just ruin the entire thing. And of course, we know that, but do the newer players know that? No, they don't understand what's going on whatsoever, and we don't have the time to sit back and explain it to them easily. So here you go. You continue to watch this play out and out, where Paladin's killing low-level players. They're getting frustrated, and there's really nothing people can easily do about it. See, as you can see, I'm trying to. Mouse was getting damaged. I'm trying to keep Mouse alive. Now I have used one of my skills for no reason. Paladin's hanging out, waiting. When here he comes. See, he saw me use a skill. Oh, he got Mouse. See that? And then he runs back because he knows I'm there. So, and that's what he does endlessly. Again, we know what it is. We get ready for it. We're countering it the best we can. But see, he's laughing at Mouse for dying. In this case, yes, she died, so that is funny. But for the newer level players, it's not funny, they don't understand that it can be funny. And so they're, continuing to try to do something, not getting much headway. They're probably not getting kills when Paladin kills someone, unless they've been able to hit them. Because really, you get credit for killing someone if you hit them at least once. Oh, I just killed that poor guy. I don't know why I did that. I missed that. And then Paladin again just killed a low-level player, and then runs immediately back. And this continues to go on and on and on and on and on endlessly. The poor new players just like, I don't know what's going on. Quick note here: this guy Enemy that showed up, I don't know him, but he was on red. He was watching for a little while, seeing what Paladin was doing. He got frustrated and switched sides, and now he's going to start to help kill Paladin because he sees what Paladin's doing, and as a higher skilled player, he's going to kill Paladin because he sees that Paladin's not being very helpful. Mouse came back. She was red. I think she got killed. Mouse getting killed a lot. And then I think eventually she switches to blue. And what she does, and you'll see what she says, is she switched to a lower level character because in order for us to get to Paladin, we have to kill the low level people, and we don't want to. But if she goes to a lower level, see, now she's the lowest in the group. Now she can fight them and say, hey, I'm on the same level. It's not ideal, but in the sense that we could have talked to them and kind of helped them understand. But in this scenario, with Paladin doing what he does, that ends up being an option for how to deal with it. So she can start to clear out the lower level players and fight them one-on-one without being a big character attacking them, which is a little bit better. In this case right here, I'm asking Punisher, hey, do you need kills? He doesn't respond, so I don't know. Language can be barriers in these rooms, or people don't know to use chat or how to use chat. I mean, I've seen plenty of examples where someone is using the team chat to ask for kills and wondering why no one's responding. And certainly, if you're on a team with Paladin and he sees you trying to get kills and using the wrong channel, he's not going to help. He's not going to suggest you use the other channel. He's going to sit there and take advantage of it. Because, again, he's having fun hurting others versus having fun having actual competitive PvP. Continuing to have this problem every time you go into the PvP room with a player like Paladin, over time it teaches people to avoid it. And again, Paladin doesn't care. He's just there for himself. But for all of the rest of us, the community of PvPers, we actually do care. We want you to have a good experience and try to, learn how to fight, be better, be competitive versus us. I mean, most players in PvP want to have competition. They don't want things easy, despite what a lot of people may say. It's the truth. People want solid fights and battles. And continuing to have someone like Paladin and others like him out here just killing low-level characters and creating chaos and using the way good players try to help new players, and using that information and how that is done to create further chaos continues to drive fewer people to the PvP room because it's a negative experience, right? You end up not having what you're hoping to have there, and it really ruins it for the community. I don't think the community wants to have players like Paladin, to be honest. For us, it's boring. He just sits in base all the time, waiting for an opportunity to get a ha 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 gotcha kill. And then if there's low-level players there, again, he's just creating chaos for them and hurting them and making their experience negative. Because, again, he could care less about the situation. And just so you know, as we wrap this up, some of the other players left. And this guy, your enemy, and I start to kind of get in better sync, and we start to actually kill Paladin. That double 1-2 punch. We're 2v2ing him, but it's only because he just runs out, does that attack, tries to kill us, and then runs back. And what we're able to do is quickly catch him and kill him. And then, that's how we sort of wrap this thing up, is that we're now able to do that. And he'll eventually, over time, stop jumping out because it doesn't work. Like right here, we're going to kill him. Right? Boom. See that? That's a 2v2, but it's not. He's being a jerk. Thank you.